Every episode, we got to check in with this Canadian douchebag.
I wonder who that is.
Because people demand it.
What is up, my friends? It's been a while since I've been live here to do an unboxing. An unboxing from Doreen, Batmite herself. As you can see, I'm in a new place. I'm just still on unpacking and that. So I got a few things up on the wall. Lighting is not that great. I still have to deal with the buddy downstairs. Had to call cops on him a few times because he's loud and unruly playing music at all hours of the night. Cops were just here. They said they couldn't do anything. So I'm screwed on that part. So that's why I delayed it a little bit. It sucks that the cops won't do anything about him blaring his music. Hopefully you guys can't hear it on this end. But thank you everybody who's watching this on the live and who's watching this on the rewind. I know Mike Evil's Comics said he would be watching this on the rewind because he's at work. I appreciate you, my friend. How is it going? And let's filter in people. I did push this to 4:30. It was originally 4, but I pushed it to 4:30. Like I said, I had to deal with some issues. But I'm here now to do this unboxing and then just chat a little bit about some stuff I've watched or stuff that's coming out. Super excited. But if you don't mind, hit that like button. Subscribe if you're new to the channel. And hit that notification bell so you don't miss a single video. I just want to say thank you ahead of time to Doreen, aka Batmite, for sending me this. I know one comic that's in here that you sent me, but it feels like there's a little bit more. I just want to say hello to Bobby. Call the Mountie, exactly. The Mountie, Travis TM. Right, let's get this unboxing done. Sorry ahead of time for the noise of unwrapping this, but let's get to it, boys and girls and ladies and gentlemen and whoever else is here to watch this. Look at this, we got 22 comics. 22 comics. What is up, my friend? I just want to say happy belated Halloween to everybody. Hopefully everybody had a safe and joyous Halloween season. Now we're into, well, in Canada, we're into the whole Christmas. You guys in the States, I'm not sure if anybody in Australia or wherever, if they have Thanksgiving, but we had Thanksgiving early. Here in Canada, we had Thanksgiving back in October. I know in America, you guys still have to deal with Thanksgiving, and then Christmas hits right after that. So, but for us here in Canada, the stores already have Christmas lights and Christmas decorations the day after Halloween on November 1st. Mojo Quid, what is up, my friend? What is up, peeps? All right, let's get into this package here. Like I said, it's from Batmite. It looks a little bit bigger than just one comic, so this is Bobby Delgado, Evil's Comics. I want to know, did anybody watch any horror movies over the Halloween on October 31st? I know 22 was watching some. I did not watch any. I was too busy moving and getting organized and stuff. Our stores started putting out Christmas stuff before. Oh shoot! I guess they start putting them out before Halloween. Before Halloween ends. So that's crazy. I always thought that was crazy. The day after, it's like let's get all this stuff out now. I'm bad. Package good, wrapped up good. Oh, nice bubble wrapped. Oh, we got Kyle, wheelchair superhero. What is up, my friend? I'm with brother and sister Joe coming back from Clint's Comics in Kansas City. Go Chiefs indeed. Go Chiefs. Halloween Michael Myers. The new one. I heard some people liked it, some people didn't like it. It's all about preference. I was never huge into the Halloween movies, and even Friday the 13th. I was never huge into those. I was actually talking with Sister Joe earlier about that, and how I'm more into Nightmare on Elm Street. I don't know, like Michael Myers and Jason seem pretty similar to me. Just a slasher that can't, it doesn't talk. I'm surprised that I'm having one bar there on my internet right now, since I'm right beside it and I'm the only one using it. It's pretty freaking bad that my internet's that bad, and I just got it hooked up today. So hopefully I'm not lagging that much. I want to say hello to the queen of nerds, K-pop junkie. What is up, K-pop, my friend? Ooh, you got it finally opened, unpackaged. Let's get rid of this box. Goodbye. Right. But like, I like the more charismatic horror icon, and Freddy was just that for me. I loved he popped jokes and stuff, and he was just my kind of slasher. If I had to pick between the three of them, it would have to be okay. So she packed it really good. The only reason it was thick was because of this. There's only one comic, and I'm happy with that because I know what comic it is, and I'm super excited to finally have it in my collection. Ooh, are you guys ready? Are you ready to see this? Because like, it's gonna blow your mind. It's gonna blow your mind. And yeah, let's do this. Let's show it off right now. This is Spawn number 9. The first appearance of Angela. She hit me up. She said, I know that you're looking for one and you need one. I have an extra one. I will send it to you. Send me your address. So thank you so much, Batmite. Thank you so much, Batmite, for this amazing Spawn number 9 to add to my Spawn collection. It was a hard one to get because for some odd reason, Angela is a character that everybody wants. And for some odd reason, like, she'll never be in a Spawn movie because she got sold to Marvel. So yeah, it's a hard comic to come by. My best friend said I looked like an unburned. What is up? Aggressively relaxing. How's it going, my friend? Nice. Super dope, Bobby. And thank you so much, Batmite. I sent you the link to watch this. Hopefully you can watch this when you have the time. But like, thank you so much. I appreciate it. I absolutely love this cover too, because if you guys know the mythos of Spawn, Angela is one worked for the Angels, and she killed the Spawns. And as you can see, you have some of the Spawns memorabilia there of all of the Spawns she's killed, and just keeps them as collections. So that's pretty freaking good. Pretty freaking good. Thank you so much. Well, that unboxing went pretty freaking quick. Now that I have your attention, I want to talk about a movie that I finally seen. Movie theaters are still closed, but they offered us a thing that we could rent the movies off of our Cineplex and watch them at home because of the issues. So I watched Black Adam. So if you could not watch Black Adam, turn it off and come back after a little bit, because I'm going to spoil some stuff from Black Adam, what I liked and what I didn't like, because I overly enjoyed the movie, but there was points of the movie that I did not like. There's little bits of things that I like, but The Rock as Black Adam, I know a lot of people were worried that The Rock usually plays The Rock in movies. He didn't in this. He portrayed a version of Black Adam that I really, really enjoyed, and he made that role his own. Now, like he let's say like Henry Cavill made Superman his own right now. That like Iron Man, like Robert Downey Jr. made Iron Man his own. I think Black Adam is now The Rock's. Like, he portrayed that character so well in my opinion. Pierce Brosnan as Dr. Fate, that was fantastic. But my all-time favorite character would have to be Hawkman. I want to see him in that role. I forget the actor's name. I've seen him, like, he was in a show called Leverage that I really, really enjoyed. But Hawkman was probably my favorite character in the movie, all-time favorite character. And I just want to stop and say hello to Sister Joe. Sister Joe, I was talking with her earlier. Thank you so much for stopping by. I'd have to say Hawkman. So I really, really want to see more from him in the future. The characters I didn't like. Now, this is my first introduction to Cyclone. Cyclone was the girl who could control wind, and I thought her powers were really, really cool. Like, visually, it was really, really cool to see. But I didn't think that they had to be there. Like, especially Atom Smasher. Atom Smasher, it felt like you could have just taken him out of the movie, and it still would have happened the same way. It was cool to see him in there and, like, get him introduced into the DC universe, into movies and that. But I feel like they could have been taken out. Even Cyclone could have been taken out, and it would still been a good movie. That being said, I'm kind of glad that they were in there, because it did kind of add some visual effects. Atom Smasher was a little bit of a comedian at times, and, like, broke the ice a little bit, and so it wasn't all dark and gloomy or just fight. He brought a little bit of comedy to the movie. Cyclone and Atom Smasher, I think they're going to be a thing, so that would be really, really cool to see. The other thing, I think her name is Viola Davis, came back as Amanda Waller. The one woman that has been in the movies, has played that character in numerous movies. I think she's played that Amanda Waller more than anybody's played Batman or Superman and that. So kudos to her being in that role again, and seeing her just off the cuff of Peacemaker in the series. So that was pretty cool to see her there. End credit scene. I got pumped for the end credit scene. The end credit scene was fan-freaking-tastic, but I still have issues with it. In comes Superman, because Amanda Waller and Superman, or Amanda Waller was talking with Black Adam and saying, I have people that aren't on this world, and he's like, send them. And then moments, like, he just comes Superman. Henry Cavill is back as Superman, as most know, because it's been hitting everywhere on Twitter, Instagram, wherever. People have been talking about Henry Cavill coming back as Superman, and I'm super excited. But the point is, if you knew Black Adam was that strong, why not send Superman to begin with? So, like, the end credit scene could have, like, been the very first of the movie, but then we wouldn't have had a movie. But I really enjoyed Black Adam. I urge anybody to see it. I know some people didn't enjoy it, but that's their opinion. I enjoyed it. I'm super excited to see where it goes from here. Super excited to see Henry Cavill back. Other than that, I really kind of wish that they used other characters besides Cyclone and got Brother Joe in the house. Cyclone and Atom Smasher. They could have picked and chose somebody different. Also, like, that's my opinion on it. Anyways, watching it, just watch Black Adam. Let me know what you guys thought about it in the comments down below. Let's hear what you guys thought. On other news, we talk about some stuff that I've come across. Actually, I'm going to talk about this first, because I'm on the topic of Henry Cavill. Henry Cavill is leaving the Witcher series. He's done with that role. He's done with portraying the Witcher, And it's not because of Superman. It's not because of Superman. He's come out and stated that he loved the books. He loved the books and wanted the show to be more like the books, but the writers hated the books and wanted to be more like the game. So Henry Cavill was always at ends, like butting heads with the writers of The Witcher. So he just kind of stepped down and from that role because not because he hates the role, because he loves The Witcher and wanted to be more adapted from the books rather than the game. Super pumped to see the review. Boom. Oh, Sister Joe, let's see your comic. All right, this is Spawn number 9. Number 9, the first appearance of Angela. It's a key book to get. It's really hard to get. I didn't want it because it's a key. I wanted because I collect Spawn and I've been trying to collect them, and this one's just really hard to get because it's the first appearance of Angela, which, like, again, I never really understood that. Never understood that. It's a character that got sold to Marvel, and she became Thor's sister in Marvel. So her first appearance here in Spawn would mean nothing, even if she can never show up in a Spawn movie, a Spawn series at all. She can only show up in like a Thor movie, which I don't think she is, because Hela is loosely based, like from Thor 3. I don't know why I'm blanking on the name of it right now, but all I can think of is Love and Thunder. But you guys know what I mean in the chat, and who's watching this, you guys know what I mean. But yeah, Hela was loosely based off of Angela in that movie, so she's never going to see the light of day in a Spawn. So I've never understood why this was a high-end price comic, but oh well. I not heard that about Henry as The Witcher. Very interesting. I would trade The Witcher for him back as Superman any day of the week. Yeah, me too. I think he could have done both. I don't think he was like Superman's role. It could play an effect, but it was mostly because he wanted that creative freedom. He wanted it more to be like the books. But like Superman, Henry Cavill is the modern day Superman. I don't care. Like, I know, like, give props to people who've played Superman in the past. Even Brandon Routh portrayed a pretty good Superman. He looked a lot like Christopher Reeve. So like the play off of that. And Christopher Reeve and his father were like iconic for Superman. They're some of the first ones to play Superman. But Henry Cavill, just, you look at him and you'd be like, if Superman existed, it would be Henry Cavill. Chop and drop, my brother. What is up, my friend? Afternoon, CBF. At work. What you listen? Watching and / listening. They should give us Angela America Chavez team up book where you have to buy one issue from all the different companies. Well, yeah, I don't know, like, because they'll never bring her back into Spawn, because what is it? Neil Gaiman sold that character to Marvel, so you never get that back. Speaking of Neil Gaiman, news dropped today that we are getting a Sandman season 2. Season 2 of Sandman has been confirmed. I am super excited for Sandman number 2. I guess the views went up and up and up at like each week. It just kept going up for the people watching the Sandman. So let me know, like, are you guys excited for the Sandman? I am super excited. Been reading the trades of the Sandman, and I am super pumped because Sandman is coming back. Trades second volume really delves deep into some side stories, not just some stories by the Sandman, But I'm curious because there is a story in volume 2 of the Dead Boy Detectives. The Dead Boy Detectives, which is actually coming out in a comic book. They're coming back with that. I really want to see that live action, like that get played out as it did in the comic book, because it was a really good story. It was the first introduction to the Dead Boy Detectives. So if you've not read, I forget which issue it was. I think it was like, maybe it wasn't volume 2. Maybe it was like further on. I think it was like volume 4. I'm further than I realize on volumes of the Sandman. So I've read 6 volumes. I think it happened in 4. Because I think it was like issue 22. Issue 22 is the first appearance of the Dead Boy Detectives. If you want to know their origin story, go back and see that. They're literally dead kids. One was sacrificed to a religious cult and was left in a box. And it's a really interesting duo between the two of them. They were also, if you not read them and if you've watched Doom Patrol, they show up in an episode of Doom Patrol. With Cavill going back to the role of Superman, the real question is who. Okay, I'm not too sure who Brian Braddock is. Because I'm not I know some Superman villains, but I don't know a lot of Superman villains. I know if Mark was here, Legion of Comics, hashtag we are Legion, he would know who that is, but I'm not that well versed in Superman. So I don't know who Brian Braddock is. Drop progressively? Yeah, dude. Sandman. Brian Braddock is Captain Britain. Okay. That makes more sense now. Now that Brian Braddock, yeah, I have no idea. I'm not more that a Marvel head. I don't know, because he ever. I'm not sure, because friggin' he was up for the role of Captain Britain for a while. Didn't say I don't think he was ever confirmed that he was going to play Brian Braddock or Captain Britain. Now I know his name, Brian Braddock. I'm gonna always say it now. So I'm not sure. But I'd rather him as Superman, to be honest with you, than Brian Braddock, because Superman is more of a lead role than Captain Britain. I find Superman is the face of DC, in my opinion, because of the whole fact that he was pretty much the first superhero in comics. I love Superman's story that focuses on him saving the day through journalism. Saving the day through journalism. Did that. I'm not sure if he did that a few times in Smallville, but that's more of a Lois Lane type story right there. Lois Lane and Lois Lane story. I don't think his name was officially mentioned, but fans definitely wanted it. Yeah, I remember seeing it everywhere that he was up for Captain Britain and stuff. But we kind of got a version of Captain Britain that she was in What If, and she was in Doctor Strange: The Multiverse of Madness. I'm not sure if I'm not sure Peggy Carter. I'm not sure if it was even considered Captain Britain. She was only Captain Carter, wasn't it? I'd like her as a Captain Britain. Change it up a little bit. Change it up. Marvel has been doing that too. Yeah, it was Captain Mike. What is up? I know you stopped by earlier, and now you're stopping by again. Thanks for coming by again, my friend. Yeah, Captain Carter. That's what I thought, but everybody was calling her Captain Britain to begin with anyway, so. On other news, sad news. Talked about some great news coming from DC with Henry Cavill coming back, with the Sandman coming back for season 2. Sad news that I got, one of my favorite shows, Stargirl. Stargirl will be ending at season 3. The end of this season, it'll be done. But the good thing is they're giving them enough time to finish the story up. So they're not just going to like up and leave the story hanging. It's going to end on a good note. It's going to end in a good way. And I expect nothing less from what they're doing over at Stargirl, because they've wowed me every step of the way. I am sad that it's not going to be a show that I can look forward to. And but I feel like she will come back. She will come back eventually, some way or another. Who knows if it'll be the same actress or the same characters. They're going to end this season, but I have a feeling that Stargirl will be back in one way or another. So, you suck, Comic Journey. And I'm canceling Stargirl. And we get the bad and the good. It's sad that Stargirl's ending, but it's good that Sandman is getting season 2. And then we still got Titans. We still got Doom Patrol. I don't know if you've watched the Doom Patrol trailer, but like, I am super excited. It's James Gunn. I haven't talked to anybody about this, but James Gunn, like, as most know, taking over DC. I have 100% faith in him. And here is why. He took a character named the Polka Dot Man that hasn't been in the comics since the 50s or 60s, brought him to the screen, and made people care about him. I cried when he died. Like, he made me feel a character that had like a weird power like that. He made us care about an unknown character like that. He brought us Guardians of the Galaxy. I have total faith that James Gunn is going to turn around DC. I just want to say hello to a bunch of people that jumped in. And you got kind of Journey. Man, Stargirl sucks. This guy loves Scotty Young. Loves him. Something wrong? What is up? Did I miss the uncrotching? Nope. I'm just about to do it now. Yeah, just so you see, Matt Might sent me this. Spawn number 9. First appearance of Angela in comics. I also have the Angela series, the issue 1, 2, and 3. So that's pretty cool too. I have, which in issue 3, it's pretty much where her and Spawn do the naughty. We got Kenneth the Bird in the house. What is up, my friend? What's up, my friend? I got 17 people in the house. Make sure to hit that like button. What is up, Glenn, my friend? Glenn, I'm halfway through the Winchesters, episode 4. You said episode 5 when we were talking, but it's only on episode 4. I still got to watch Andor later today. Like I said, just got internet today. Been busy moving around, packing stuff. And I don't really want to turn on Andor on in the background. I want to pay attention to Andor. So take some time and watch that. Sit down and enjoy it. Where is Katie? Katie wasn't here. She is here. K-pop is somewhere in here watching, listening, doing something. She's probably drawing or watching something horrific. But let's think. I know I had some other things that I've been enjoying to watch. And I've been enjoying, like, next thing, I'm hoping that the movie theater will be good and fixed here in Summerside. They have the one in Charlottetown fixed, so I could easily go to Charlottetown and go see Wakanda Forever. I'm hearing nothing but great things about that. I still got to watch Mark Bernardin did a Fat Man Beyond, his version, which is called Black Man Beyond. where he went to the premiere of Wakanda Forever, and a few other people I know went to the premiere, and yeah, they say that. I know a lot of people are poking fun at the way Namor looks, but apparently Namor is such a badass in the movie. Such a badass in the movie. I'm super excited to see him portrayed in there because apparently Ryan Coogler came to Marvel at one point when he was doing the first Black Panther movie, and he said, I want to do Namor. Like he wants to introduce Namor. So like they gave him that option. Like how much Black Panther jumped in height and stuff. Like the first Black Panther movie, they were like, yeah, Ryan Coogler, yeah, you can have control. You can introduce Namor and that. So they let him do that. They gave him all full rights. They weren't going to. They probably like gave us a little bit of Easter eggs in there, but they weren't going to physically introduce him or even tease him at all because Ryan Coogler wanted to have the full glory of introducing Namor. So I'm super excited to watch that and see what that is all about. Because like I said, I don't read a lot of Marvel, but I like the MCU and like watching all of these shows. So Glenn, Sister Joe, aggressively. Hello to her, can't read. So, and I just want to say thank you to everybody that's taken part in the C3. I don't know if I've said thank you to quite a few people. I know Comic Journey was there, bidding, donating. Sister Joe was there, and that Sister Joe showed me some things she just got in from the C3, which is pretty cool. I should be getting some of my stuff in from the C3 pretty soon, the next week or so. I'm guessing next week to where I seen the tracking from. But I do want to bring light to a situation that happened at C3. I'm pretty disappointed in this. I'm not going to name names. I'm just bringing this to the attention because I feel like it needs to be said. This individual, I don't even think he wants to be part of the comic community. He's despised the comic community. He was approached. Like I said, I'm not going to name names. He was approached to asked if he wanted to be part of it, wanted to donate towards it, and he stated, he or she, I'm not going to say it was a male or female, stated, I don't like some of the people that are involved in C3, so I'm not going to take part in it. That to me is like, who cares? Who cares? Like, if you have an issue with somebody, who cares? This thing that they were doing, the C3, comics curing cancer, it's bigger than you. It's bigger than whatever pettiness you have for an issue that you have with somebody else and that. Get over yourself. Get over yourself. Cancer is bigger than you. This curing cancer, this coming together as a community to cure it, get over yourself. That was pretty shitty of you. Not going to name names, but there's a few people that you messaged and told that to. I've seen the message. I've seen it. Like that. That's pretty shitty to say that you're not going to help out because you don't like some of the people that are involved. Like that's pretty freaking shitty of you, man. Like you didn't even need to do anything. You could have just donated stuff for it. But that being said, we need to really put aside. The reason why I bring this up is because we need to put aside our pettiness. We need to realize that some things are bigger than us. It's not our world. Like, if we come together as a community, we can do good things. Just because we don't like something, we don't like it, doesn't mean we can't help and do something about certain situations. We need to get out of our own ways and just, you know what? That guy's involved. Oh, well. I'll be over here doing my thing, helping out, while that person's over here doing this. That's all you got to do. Like, you can't just have issues with people and be like, no, I'm not going to donate to a good cause. We just need to we're not bigger than what they did. And I just want to say thank you to Rob's Fat Stacks, Cardboard Crazies, Roscoe, Legion of Comics, Ty Locks, DJ Links, everybody that had the platforms going. Roscoe was drawing the whole time. Rob put it together. Cardboard Crazies and Roscoe kicked it off last year. So they're the ones that really kicked it off. So really thank you. Thank you. Okay, I admit it. It was me. You. No, it wasn't you. You were involved. Yeah. Call him out. No, I'm not gonna call him out. It's just they know that there were, and most people know who he was anyway because Rob came to him and talked to him. Beef it. It wasn't you, CJ. I know you're an angel. Story live. I was approached and then found out TM was involved, and I told everyone to go. Oh, that's reasonable. Totally reasonable. Totally reasonable. Where's the beef? Where's the beef? We just gotta be nice, man. Like we just like have these platforms to do good. We don't need to get butthurt because somebody doesn't watch us or somebody doesn't like us or doesn't like. Who cares? People don't like. Not everybody in the world is gonna like you. We're not made that way. We're not way. There's people that are just, and you don't have to have a reason not to like anybody. You don't have to have a reason not to watch somebody's show. If you have your own life too, this is what I feel like. This is a platform where I can express myself. I can come talk with people. It's a hobby on top of a hobby, because it's not a job. It's not like I'm going to be some big YouTube star and stuff, and neither is most of us here aren't here for that. We're here to have fun. So who cares? Just get out of your own way. There she is. He does. Everyone likes me. Not really. So, but I enjoy the butter. Yeah, it's kind of it's comedical at times, in that it's funny. It's funny. What you doing? I don't know. Is anybody watching anything good? I'm not sure what is supposed to come out. If anything's coming out in the next little bit. It is that time of the year where new shows start to drop. I'm still waiting. I forget when Titans is coming out this month. Doom Patrol will be coming out this month. I'm not sure when Secret Invasion is supposed to come out. And then Black Panther. And then I guess there was a new Ant-Man trailer that I've not watched. But it was I don't know. They said it was setting up something. It would be a good. There he is. Geek Out with Roscoe. What is up, my friend? What's up? So I just show this off here. I got Spawn number 9 from Batmite. The lovely Doreen. So Roscoe and I will be back next Monday for Between the Lines on this channel here, on my channel, TM Nerdy. And our guest will be Ignacio, famous artist Ignacio, who's done covers for comic books. Super excited to have him. Not sure what the theme is just yet, but definitely hit that notification bell because you're not going to want to miss that. And then the next night, we're back with Late Night Addictions. Roscoe's Late Night Addictions, Tuesday night, 11 p.m. Eastern. We'll be over at Roscoe's channel talking everything nerdy. I will probably have some stuff to show off, as well as my Spawn number 9. We got, what the fuck, Trav? What the fuck? We got Sheena. We got Sheena in the house. What is up, my friends? And it's what the fuck? You know what? I'll fuck anything.
I'll fuck anything that moves. Wait a minute, man. Is this a porno? I'll fuck anything that moves.
I'll fuck anything that moves.
I'll fuck anything that moves.
I love that scene. Clerks 2 is good. Now I'm just rambling. I'm trying to think of what else I've watched. I haven't really watched too much because of, like I said, moving and stuff. And news of anything else. I did talk with Paul Cook today. I will be, if you guys don't know Paul Cook, Sector 2815. He puts on a show with Legion of Comics and a few other people. John's Comics for Kids has been on the channel. I'll be on the show. I'm not sure if it'll be on the 16th or the 30th of this month for Guess That Key. And I have a key in mind. It's on its way. I can't wait to show you guys on that episode, which makes me wonder because I'm going to be doing Immortal Biggie Shaq's top 50 comics in my collection 2022, but I think I might postpone that live so I can show. I don't know, because if the people guessing on that show will see that comic in my top 50, because it'll be like one of my top comics. Everybody will guess it after I show it off my top 50, but. Oh, Roswell, you left Canada? No, I'm still in Canada. Finally, someone else stepping it up for the Insomniacs. So I'm going to be showing off my top 50 comics because I recently actually got some keys. I'll give you a little, say one of them, Animal Man issue 8. I got it. It's a key comic, and I got it for cheap. I've been kind of getting all these key comics because I'm not sure what James Gunn's going to do for DC, and if those comics hike up in price, I won't be able to get them. So I'm trying to get them now. So I got Animal Man issue 8, which is the first appearance of the second, the best, Evan McCulloch, Mirror Master. One of the rogues from The Flash. His first appearance was in Animal Man issue 8. He's right on the cover too, so I picked that up for a steal. I picked it up for $5. $5. I also picked up the first appearance of Hunter Zolomon, not Zoom, but Hunter Zolomon, which is in the Secret Files, the Flash Secret Files issue number 3. So. Super excited for that. Got Fanboy Pro in the house. Charlton characters too have been done so better. Yeah, like Charlton. I know Peacemaker was from Charlton. Who else was from Charlton? It's gonna bug me because wasn't Shazam? Oh, Judo. I know Shazam. What Shazam was part of? Oh, frig. I know it's bothering me right now. But Judo Master, I really wish they would have done more with Judo Master. I'm hoping that we see more of him in the future. The Great Legend Show. I've never seen you before, but welcome, my friend. Welcome. I just did an unboxing from my friend Batmite Doreen, where she sent me Spawn issue number 9. Just talking pop culture. Talked a little bit of my thoughts on Black Adam earlier in the show. Talked a little bit about my thoughts on Sandman coming back for season 2. Talked a little bit of how sad I am about season 3 of Stargirl. It's ending at that. Yeah. Other than that, it's just trying to get through. Just trying to get through some news that I've come through. Captain Marvel is Shazam. Captain Marvel in DC is Shazam. It was never considered Shazam. That's the words he says. The reason why they named the movie Shazam was because Captain Marvel was already over at Marvel, and that came out with the movie, so they couldn't come out with another movie called Captain Marvel. It'd be, so they had to come out with Shazam. We got the lovely Cindy in the house. This is who am I looking for at Great Legend. So yeah, okay. Now I got a question. Since I got a few people in the chat right now, I got a question for everybody out there. Now that James Gunn is taking over, what character would you guys like to see get the big screen over at DC? Whether it be part of TV or part of the movies. I would like, me personally, I wouldn't mind seeing, like, I know we're getting more Constantine, so we can see that, but like, I know Zatanna is still set to come out. So I'm hoping that they take Zatanna and still go with that character. And Detective Chimp would be good. And that would be like the start of Justice League Dark, in a way. Then you can bring in Constantine, you can bring in Deadman. But Detective Chimp would be cool to have too. Ivy, Poison Ivy's been in things. I'm not sure if like she's kind of been all right. She's portrayed all right. I mean, which question though? Because there's two. And Matoya has been in quite a few things actually. I think she was in Gotham. Not as the Question, but just as a detective. And a few other shows. I think she showed up in Titans as well. If I really, or maybe I think it was Batgirl. It could have been Batgirl. I could be wrong, but I remember her showing up in a few things. Of course, Lobo. If nobody has watched this show, because like I'm guessing a lot of people have not watched it because it got canceled and because of not a lot of views, but Krypton. There was a show Krypton, and it was based on Krypton, the home planet of Superman, Kal-El, and it was based. The lead was his grandfather, not Jor-El, but I forget his grandfather's name, but it was based on Jor-El's father and his journey in that. It was really, really interesting. You had Adam Strange on the show. That's how we got him back. Like he came back in time and came to Krypton. We had Lobo. Lobo showed up in the second season of Krypton. It was actually I liked the portrayal of him. He was a little scrawny, but he was still cool. Mouthy Lobo. And I think the reason why he was scrawny was because he was a little younger Lobo. So, IV, of course, Lobo 1,000%. 1,000%. Of course you would. Of course you would, Glenn. I think we'd all want to. Now, Wonder Woman as a cartoon character or Gal Gadot? But let's be honest, like, even, I don't know, Gal Gadot does make a good Wonder Woman too. And like, it'd be hard to see Wonder Woman portrayed by another person now, in my opinion. A good Superman movie. Oh, snap. I think we'll get one now. Man of Steel would be pretty cool. I like Henry Cavill, but I get what you mean. Man of Steel didn't feel like a Superman. It felt like he was darker. a darker. He wasn't the light Superman that we're used to. You don't like anything I like. Police Comics #1 would be so hard to get, even right now. Any Golden Age comic is hard, but Plastic Man would probably be one of the ones that will be coming. I like, he's a beloved character, and you can even have him show up as a villain because he, if I'm correct, he started out as a villain and then became a hero. So you can even have him show up as a villain in one and just go with that because it's the story of how he was portrayed in the comics as well. Lobo, Constantine, Swamp Thing. Speaking of Swamp Thing, I'm pretty upset about that Swamp Thing. That if they can replicate what they did with the CW Swamp Thing, or it wasn't the CW, it was DC Universe when they had their stuff on there, and they did that Swamp Thing. If they can replicate that, that would be perfect because that season of Swamp Thing was fan-freaking-tastic. Madame Zandu, Dead Man would be another great one. Flash Crisis on Infinite Earths. Now, the Flash is still set to come out. We got Ezra Miller still playing the Flash, but this, I think, will be his last role. Plus, we still have that Supergirl coming, and which I don't mind her. Like, she looks all right for the role. I can't really speak on like how her acting chops will be because of the fact that we haven't seen it yet. But I'm interested to see that. We know that we're still getting an Aquaman. So, Ragman. Ragman is one character that he was on Arrow for a little bit. I'm not sure why he was on there for a little bit and then left. And then he came back for an episode. But like they moved through the character pretty quick. But like I don't know why. He was a pretty cool character. Got Lobo, Power Girl. We got Lobo, JSA. We had the JSA in Black Adam. Well, actually, no. I guess he like. That's another thing I had an issue. Like when they said the JSA and stuff, like, and they said like Superman was gonna like appear, and people are speculating beforehand. I was like, well, the JSA was like older times, and then later on the Justice League of America came. So I was like, this is going to be a timepiece. It's going to be set back in time. So Superman's not going to show up unless it's like Black Adam shows up in the future. Blah blah blah. So I wouldn't mind like seeing like the original JSA team, like a younger version of them with the original cast. Of course, like we had Hawkman, we had Dr. Fate, but like give us a little bit more. Yeah, just wasn't the original team. Like you could have had the original team. You could have had, yeah. We have Lobo. We have not Montoya. Let's get boosted. I think that has to come soon. That has to come soon. Like the Blue Beetle is moving forward, and like they have to incorporate Booster Gold eventually. And with James Gunn, like I know James Gunn, at the same time, James Gunn likes to take characters that aren't like well known. That way he has more room to play. But he's not going to be doing everything. So he'll probably be like Green Lake, some series and that, and he's not alone, right? We got Lobo again. Shoot. We got Birds of Prey was shit. I didn't mind it, but I know that what was it? They're actually bringing back one of the characters from Birds of Prey. I forget who. I seen it. I read it. I remember that they're bringing back one of the characters from Birds of Prey, and I don't want to say who it is because I'm not sure. Like I can, but my mind is going like I'm not sure. I'm not sure, but like one of the characters. Yeah, it was all right. I enjoyed it, but like I said, one of the characters is getting her own series. Is what I seen. Tylox, the mighty mullet. Good friend of mine. It's I'm a follower of the mullet guy. Tylox, the mighty mullet. Trav has a tight one. I do. I do not like monkey detectives. Why not? Why the heck not? The question. Another one from the question. Mark Legion of said Booster Gold could be DC's version. Okay, well, he could be. Because he just like literally like he's not a real hero in a way. So, actually, so guys, I watched the Ralph Report. I listened to the Ralph Report. I don't watch it. If you guys don't know who Ralph is, Ralph Grabman. He's been in Ted 2, A Million Ways to Die in the West. He's voiced a ton of different characters with Seth MacFarlane. He does a show called Babylon with Kevin Smith. He's the guy that actually is the introduction of this video right here.
Every episode, we got to check in with this Canadian douchebag.
I wonder who that is.
Because people demand it.
So that's Ralph Garman. I listened to Ralph Report. Guys, if you want to listen to the Ralph Report, go listen to it. Like, it's cheap. It's a Patreon 5 days a week. Gives you all the news you need. 15 cents a day, 5 days a week. Listen to fill your ears with some Ralph Garman goodness. He was saying the other day that he voiced a character a while ago, part of Avengers Assembled, back when that was out. He voiced a character named Mojo. He recently got hit up to do that voice again, but didn't say the animation he was doing it for. So there is an animation coming out with a character named Mojo. So I'm not sure what Marvel animation is coming out, but maybe What If is the only other animations I can think of that is coming out from Marvel. So maybe Mojo shows up in a What If episode. Who knows? But he did state that he did get a call from Marvel to voice Mojo again. So Mojo, if you guys are not familiar with Mojo, he's mostly from the X-Men. He's like big blob guy. Yeah, he likes his. I don't know. It's hard to explain, but like he trapped the X-Men one time in a television world. But it's not a character that I totally like. I literally, even from the X-Men cartoon, hated his voice. And Ralph Garman did hate his voice. And I'm still like, as much as I like Ralph Garman, I'm not too happy with the voice either again. But it sounds like Mojo from the original too. Maybe a Ted Cord. That's what I'm thinking. Because like I don't see Jaime Reyes and Booster Gold teaming up. They did in Smallville, but that was terrible, to be honest with you. The guy who portrayed Booster Gold portrayed him pretty freaking good, though. That was Booster Gold, in my opinion. And the actor was not so bad either, but it's just the suit and stuff. Like I'm pumped to see the new one. But a Ted Cord and Booster Gold, those are the duo that we need. What actor should play Lobo? Now, hear me out. Russell Brand. Russell Brand. Let me know what you guys think of that. Russell Brand should play Lobo. I think he can get fit. And be a wise ass cracking bounty hunter. I think Russell Brand would be perfect for the role, but that's just me. I'm kind of even snickering about it while I'm saying it, but Russell Brand for Lobo. Hashtag Russell Brand for Lobo. Yes. Sorrel. Yeah, I think it might have been Sorrel. I love Gal as Wonder Woman. I'm so far behind on this chat. Like, I'm trying to keep up with this chat, and this chat is just booming. Holy crap. So far behind. I have a great live. Just stop the shows. I have a great Sharon's Pops and Plants. Thank you so much for stopping by. Billy Powermax. Hail, Billy. What is up, my friend? Great legend. X-Men 97. Silver Knight Kyle. That could be it, too. X-Men 97. But when is that coming out? Like, if he voiced for him now, it could be. It could be. I possibly, but I don't think it was a reoccurring role that he was doing. So I'm not sure. Bizarro World would be cool. Bizarro World would be fantastic. Like, I would like they need to bring Brainiac in. Like, Brainiac needs to come into like, he needs to, like, at least show up in Man of Steel 2 or something, or be somewhere present, because I love Brainiac. Brainiac is one of my favorites. Yeah, thanks for the 22 comments. Thanks for the shout out. Sorry I didn't reply sooner. My vision is getting bad. Hearing it sucks too. It's all right, buddy. Ralph Boner. Jimmy looking jacked and hitting those dead lifts. Hashtag Rule 34 porn. Black Adam's apple tickler. What the frick? You're crazy, Kyle. I just want to say hello to, I don't think I said hello to Silver Knight Kyle. What is up, my friend? I would like to, yes, there we go, right there. Legion of Superheroes, which I think there was a comic coming out with them. Legion of Superheroes was good. Montoya was in Birds of Prey. Yeah, I don't think it's her that's coming out. I want to say, I'm not sure who it could be. Probably Black Canary. Yeah, Black Canary. I think that's who the show is. They're going to be doing a spin-off show with that character. 22 comics. I thought they were doing a new X-Men cartoon. They are doing a new X-Men cartoon. X-Men 97 is going to take place right after the events of the original X-Men cartoon from the 90s. And it's just where at the end, Professor Xavier is taken up in that. So this new X-Men team will be led by Magneto, because Magneto was the leader at the end of that show. They had some art and stuff, but like, I don't think there's been a release date for that. Like, no release date, no nothing. All we got was those photos early on when it was announced. That's it. Nothing since. Can anyone explain to me how they brought Ted Cord back? They don't need to bring Ted Cord back. The Ted Cord's just back. It's comics. All right, we got Batmite. Thank you so much, Batmite. Thank you so much for this. I just unpacked this, and I've been just talking about random news that's happening. Spawn number 9. Thank you so much. Mwah. Super excited to have that in my collection now. Super excited. We were just talking about who would want to show up in, like, have their own series in the DC universe right now, and a lot of people are saying Lobo. Some people said Ted Cord, Booster Gold. Like I said, Zatanna. Zatanna's still supposed to come out. Detective Chimp, I'd like to see. Damn you, TM, keep up with the chat. You suck. I know, man. I know. Holy. Like, I was wondering why I was, like, getting, like, comments. I was, like, looking at comments that were, like, I asked that, like, 10 minutes ago. But it's me that I'm behind. What is up, Noggin Comics? What is up, my friend? What is up, Kyle and Nora? Nora. Turn that off again. I love it. Love it. Damn you, T-Man. Keep up with the chat. They shoot him in the head and then put him in a... I don't know. I don't know. I'll point you in the direction of Comic Journey. Comic Journey could answer that question for you. And he says Lobo. That's your answer. Billy, that's your answer, is Lobo. Lobo is the reason why Ted Cord is back. You heard it here first from the Comic Journey. But I'm getting up to that hour mark. It's been fun. It's been fun. Do a live unboxing. Be back on here. Be back to see all my friends. And that. Tonight, I'm not doing anything. I'll be over watching the Comic Vets channel because Roscoe and some of our other friends, like Nick the Comic Nerd, I'm not sure who else will be on that show, are going to be doing the community football fantasy league over on the Comic Vets channel, so definitely check that out. Roscoe, if you're still here, I'm not sure, what did you say, 8:30 p.m. Eastern? You guys will be doing that show. Definitely check out that show. Like I said, I'll be on Paul Cook's channel, Sector 2815, this month sometime, either the 16th or the 30th. 16th if they have an open spot, 30th for sure. I'll be doing my top 50 comics in my collection, still getting some of those in. I'll be doing, and that's time there. It's 7 p.m. Eastern. Sorry, my friend. Like I said, Between the Lines this Monday on my channel here for our guest Ignacio. We don't know what the theme is just yet, but as soon as I know, I'll be posting it on IG and here. Entertain me, damn it, dance. I'll entertain some of you out there. That's great. I would stick a lot longer, but I still need to do some unpacking and stuff and organizing a little bit more. Like I said, Between the Lines this Monday, and I already forget the time. This Monday at 9:30 p.m. Eastern. Definitely come check us out. And then Late Night Addiction. Roscoe's Late Night Addiction is back. If you guys would like to join Comic Journey, man, if you want to come on and chill out with us for Late Night Addiction, I'm pretty sure I don't have an issue with you coming on. I don't think Roscoe has an issue with you coming on. You're more than welcome to join us, my friend. That is 11 p.m. Eastern this Tuesday, so definitely tune into that. I was going to say thank you immensely to Batmite for sending me Spawn number 9 to add to my collection. I appreciated him so much. Thank you to everybody who's in the live chat that's been jumping around, having some fun, screaming Lobo, and everybody's watching this on the rewind. Make sure to hit that like button on your way out. And Journey asks, Journey gets. I'm getting GSX number 1 trade soon, so I'm gonna have to change in my top books. That'd be freaking fun. You go, Trav. You go. Now I'm going to do some mental unpacking. That man just looked painful. Dude, I was watching myself while I was doing that, and I was just like, that doesn't look normal. Like, it looked like I was just like, I do not look right in that moment. So, yeah. So everybody's been on the live chat. I just want to say thank you to everybody who's been here. It's been a fun live chat. CJ's on my channel. You just want me for ratings. Yeah, it's the only reason we want you there, man. I don't really like you. I downright despise you. We just want you on there to for the ratings, to boost up the clout, to give us more clout over on Roscoe's channel. But like, fuck you, Comic Journey. I wish I would have had something just to close it off with that, and I couldn't find anything quick enough. So with that being said,
with great power comes great responsibility.
What the fuck was that?